We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Machine. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nolan Ryan will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Here's Starling Marte, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Vizquel leads off second with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 4.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Men on third with 2 down. Bounce to first, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jerad Eickhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So stepping in, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
And he popped him up. Vizquel into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Enters play here at 279. 3 homers, 27 driven in. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Fastball well outside. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That is Trevor. The right fielder, number 15. Randall Griffin.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Carson Kelly comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he chased it in the dirt.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Jerad Eickhoff as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0. And right into the shift. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
In is Joey Votto now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Votto, a 36-year-old veteran, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh, the pitcher, Tony Jones.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to the bag. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Miguel Cabrera will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Miguel Cabrera. The first baseman, number 4, Jerad.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the plate, Lou Gehrig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Aparicio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ball and a strike. Aparicio has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hornsby takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vizquel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Jerad Eickhoff, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Weak roller right side, reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're up 2-0. In now, Paul Molitor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to hold.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and this one will bounce into the wall. Molitor is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
In now, Andrew Jones, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Jones, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
2-1 to count. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Marte. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 36 on the year for him. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And now pitch on the way.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
No. 1 ball.
3 runs already home here. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Vizquel scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Santiago.
Stepping up to the plate, Benito Santiago. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Machine on top 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1. This is foul right side. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morgan calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rogers Hornsby. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rogers Hornsby becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Jerad.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit hard down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in once again, Paul Molitor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Vizquel brings it in. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman,
Now batting, Joe Morgan. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Fouled away. line. That's a base hit. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the corner and slicing foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the shortstop,
So coming to the plate, Louis Aparicio. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Line to the right side. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. Pitch is popped up. Molitor has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to. Throw won't get him. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Ready now for the Marlins, Rogers Hornsby. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. A ball and no strikes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Lou Gehrig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Machine are out in front here, 4-3. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jay Bruce is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30. Lefty.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Paul Molitor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Betances sets. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
In for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Randall Grichuk comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2 to count.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Mike Tauchman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Mike Tauchman.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Popped high in the air. Soria has a play. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, David.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
Leading off for the machine.
The first pitch of the at-bat.
Morgan.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
1-1.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now that's popped up. Kelly moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Phelps, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Runners off for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hornsby ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. So no. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Omar Vizquel. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And he popped him up. Morgan is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the second baseman, Rogers.
Striding into the box, Rogers Hornsby. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. And that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball. So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
No outfielder, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. To the plate now, Benito Santiago, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
It's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Morgan will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now that
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gwynn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
the right fielder, number 15.
Ready once again, Brendel Gritcher. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
To short. Aparicio has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Miami down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 96 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 96. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 7, Ketel Marte.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fouled off. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Just hung in there on that one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Kelly. And the throw to first ends the inning. Tom Henke takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Tom Henke.
Eleventh inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Carson Kelly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled away. Too high. 1-2. Henke Playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Up next from Miami, Ketel Marte. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Into the box now, Starling Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And here comes Andrew.
The center fielder, Andrew.
From the stretch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground is short. Vizquel picks it up. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. Last time through was a base hit. Now here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. At the plate, Benito Santiago. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off for ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Grounder down the line at third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Instead, we're headed to extra.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Stepping in now, Rogers Hornsby. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. High and deep to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. This programming note to pass along: due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still all square at 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna to be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
And batting in the 5th spot, number 54, Roberto Ozuna. Now playing lefty and batting 7th, number 5, Josh Kingery.
Delino DeShields will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Delino DeShields.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Ken Griffey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting,
standing in, Paul Molitor. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kelly waits on it. And the inning is over. Anthony DeSclafani takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
DeSclafani.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Rounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here now the 2-2.
No.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
The left fielder, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scott Kingery becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Ketel Marte.
At the plate, Ketel Marte will swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Strike taken up in the zone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Miami. This game's all tied at 4. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home.
gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
This is line to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Andrew Jones is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that's through for a hit. Marte gloves it, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by the manager. I love the decision to force the action, put the defense on his heels. You don't see hit and runs implored in the late innings like that was just used to perfection.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. And a ball 1-0. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Guerrero is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So a big moment in the ball game here. Benito Santiago as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that. All set to begin the 14th inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Omar Vizquel. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In there, strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
So striding in, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, you don't want to do the math on a 1 for 7, but the base hit might leave him with a little more positive taste from this one.
100%, Matty. Give me that knock all day long. The last thing you want is an 0 for 7. That's like 2 days of being terrible.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Lou Gehrig. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Mike Moustakas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And they have taken the lead.
And with 1 swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball. And we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, Leroy. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half of the inning. Big swing of that, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. This side is retired. Eric Gagne enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Eric Gagne.
On to the bottom of the 14th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Louis Aparicio. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses strike 2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Gagne has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Evan Longoria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Now in the box, Ken Griffey. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.